looks like. This is just a preview. Oh, okay, so I gotta hit go live. And it should take me to live streaming. I guess we will see. It says 2 concurrent viewers, and one of them is myself, but it doesn't. There we go. Alright, so let's turn that line up. So hang on, I got to figure something out here real quick because I don't see what I'm looking for. That doesn't surprise me, but oh, maybe right here. I'm going to try something new tonight. This is just going to be a real quick stream. I just want to see something. So I'm just curious. Not a lot of people have YouTube, not a lot of people have Facebook, so I'm just trying to cover all bases tonight. So I've switched my monitors around. I think this one's a little bit more better for me. I can see out of the corner of my eye the screen over there. I don't have to really turn my body or my head too awfully much, except for when I want to go to make changes like this. I'm going to turn that up. Sounds like the volume's fine. Hopefully my audio checker person checks in and we'll be good to go. So I don't need this to be running. I'm going to go ahead and close this down. I do have an issue in my OBS, and that my motion blur is not working, and I don't know why. It says it's missing the file. So I'm going to have to go figure out what's going on because it's getting all messed up. I'll find it. I mean, this is the second file I've lost in video editing and whatnot. So I'm going to minimize this. Oh wow, why? What happened? I show excellent connection, but I don't show. Oh, you know what? There we go. I'm back. I forgot to. I gotta remember to hit that box. Change that. So let that catch up over there. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alright, so I got a comment on here. Let's go see what this is about real quick. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so this is about to be caught up. I'm going to go back to here, and then I'm going to come down and open up. As soon as it catches up to me, I'll be good to go. Audio is low. I'm being told my audio is low. Let me see if I can rectify that little problem. Looks like the audio... Oh, you know what? I know why it's low. Hold on. I'll wait till this catches up. I do know why it's low. Meanwhile, it gives me a chance to get a drink of coffee. There is one bad lag tonight. Maybe I should have restarted my system. Have it ready to be going. Yeah, I know. So this is a new effect I'm working on right here. And I've got it sort of kind of working, but not the way that I want. When I show this effect, I want it to go from this picture, have the effect, but not like that, and then go into that picture. I obviously have to go back and figure out what I did wrong because I don't want it to just do this. I want it to, I don't know, it's hard to explain. So anyway, I'm going to close this, and we're going to save this, and we're going to call this Loki Effect and that's cool. I'll know exactly what that means. One of the few. So now my audio should pick up because Resolve is not trying to use the camera. And it shows my audio down here as being good. It shows the audio as being really good. I'll go ahead and turn it up and see if that helps any. I don't see much of a movement there at all. I'll turn this up. This one isn't even working. So why is this one not even working? And the camera is not even working. So how is it now, Blackwatch? Yeah, no, YouTube shows nobody here. How's the audio now? I'm going to go ahead and just turn these all up to right there. I don't see anything getting into the red. And I don't see my antenna working. But the camera's working, so that's cool. You know what? I can check audio too. Let me... How's the audio now? I'm going to go ahead and just turn these all up. I think it's okay. Right there. It's not going to be a super long stream anyway, so let us continue to move forward in the endeavor of the day. So this is just going to be basically a recap of our day, which started at 5 o'clock in the morning and ended about 6:58 our time when we pulled back in the driveway. So one of the very first pictures I took was I stopped the car and I actually got out and took this picture of the fog, this picture of the fog, and that picture of the fog. It just was striking me as being really cool that it was just so low to the ground, and in some places it was really, really thick, as you will see in just a minute. So that's just the sun coming over the trees. More fog in the fields, except this has got 2 distinct layers. I seen one that had 3 distinct layers, but I can't drive the car and take the pictures at the same time. That was the sun coming up. That's what I faced the entire trip this morning, because we would go east and the sun comes up in the east, so it was horrible. I like this picture because I'll let it catch up. There's a huge lag tonight. I should broadcast this simultaneously on Facebook because I know I can do that. So this next picture coming up, I like this picture because this to me looked like water, but it's fog, and I was worried how it would come out because of the sun and how bright it was, but it turned out pretty good. So the next picture didn't turn out really good. 35 feet before this picture was taken, off to the silos on the right hand side of the picture, there was fog, and the way that the sun was shining on it, it was so cool looking, but again, didn't get the picture taken. And that's all I got to say about that. So I was trying to get this car right here. I'll wait till it catches up again. Yeah, it was kind of cool. There was places where it was really, really thick, but it was only 2.5, 3 feet off the ground. So this next picture coming up, not that one, this one right here, I was trying to get this car. There's a car coming out right here of the fog, and if I'd have been 3 seconds sooner, or if my picture taker person would have been 3 seconds sooner, it would have been really good. But again, I can't drive the car and take the pictures at the same time. That would be dangerous, and I don't want to do that. So I've got a comment on YouTube. I'll have to, or not YouTube, but Facebook. So more fog rolling across, and then I cannot believe this lag tonight. This is horrible. And I guess it's because I didn't restart the computer. I don't know. I'm gonna, while this is catching up, I'm gonna see what this was. So this picture here I really like. I mean, I really like quite a bit of them actually. I got 8 notifications. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. This next one's really cool too. Give me 1 second. I'm going to answer this. And I apologize. I don't like doing that, but it's all good. There's only 2 of us watching, me and me. So, again, 2 pictures from now when this catches up. This was just really awesome. Man, I just cannot believe well, at my tender young old age of 62, especially today, especially when we got under this fog, I really had to pay attention. I actually ran a stop sign in this little village or province. I'm not sure which it is, or it could be a town. So yes, I watched the live stream from Doug today. The fog and the sun were so thick and so bright, I was doing less than 5 miles an hour. Wasn't sure where I was at. I almost came to a complete stop, and then it dawned on me the road surface had changed, and I knew I'd run the stop sign because I know the road surface before the sign is really nice and smooth. After the sign, it's like a dirt road. So it scared me. It really did scare me. Fortunately, the rest of the trip, it wasn't too bad. Man, why is this so lagging tonight? I'll have to check into this. But we're going to plot on. So, another good picture of the fog. That's a horrible picture. This is a real, 2 pictures coming up is a real good picture of the fog. And I do know Lorna took some pictures on her phone. I really can't wait to get them downloaded and see what those look like. Because she takes pretty good pictures with her phone. This is a good picture here. That, excuse me, that almost looks like some things I've seen on Freestock for Photoshop and Freestock on DaVinci Resolve. So, pretty cool. Next one. I mean, you can see off in the distance on the, not this next one, but the next one, or the second one coming up. You can see how thick it was, but it wasn't very, I mean, thick's the wrong word. It was really condensed to the ground. Yep, she's in there watching her Filipino TV shows. Come on. She's got to be at work at 6, so I got to be up again at 5 in the morning. Fun times there, believe me. So I like this picture. It just, the fog was just so cool. So I'm going to skip through these because the rest of them are kind of boring. And we'll wait till it catches up. Now these are all, not all of these, a good portion of these are already posted on Facebook. But I didn't post nearly all of them because it's just, it'd be 100 pictures easily. So there's my youngest granddaughter. She was born in January, so she is going to be 8 months old here in 5 days, and we had a blast. She liked to have her hair blown, as you can see in this next picture. I'll tell you what this reminds me of. This reminds me of when I was growing up. My grandparents would go on vacation, and my grandfather had a 35mm camera with film, and he would have slides made, and we would go visit after he got the slides back, and he would be explaining what each picture was. That's what this reminds me of, although they're pretty self-explanatory. This is Ara Ray, my youngest granddaughter. And she is a cute little Amerasian. Her dad's Amerasian, half Korean, half American. So she's half Korean, half American, half. I guess she's 1/4 Korean, 3/4 American. I have to figure that out. So I really wish this would catch up. I don't understand the lag tonight, and that may make me end this a little short. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we're kind of in discussions right now with taking the here. I'm gonna get out of here. We're kind of in discussions right now. Oh wait, I gotta show Grandma. Cannot not do that. So there's Grandma and Aura. I'll let it catch up. But we're in discussions with my oldest son, with the twins and Maddie, to go to Disney World. I think that's going to be a few years down the road, though. It looks almost black and white on the big screen. So there's Grandma and Aura. And Grandma and Aura again. That's a good picture. I really like it. In fact, I'm going to print this picture. That's going to be one of the few pictures that I print. And it's going on the wall. And all the pictures on our wall I have taken. There's not one picture on any of our walls that I have not taken. Or Lorna has not taken. And we've got some... well, I'm sorry, I take that back. I have one poster on my wall in this room, since this is my studio room now, and it's 4 gentlemen walking across the street in England. One of them's barefooted, one of them's got on an all-white suit, one of them's got a beard, one of them's smoking a cigarette. Anyone? Bueller. Bueller. That's a good picture. Not so good, not so good, not so good, not so good. Great picture. Just awesome picture. Kid's very photogenic, even though I think she has an issue with her left eyeball. She's very photogenic. So we'll skip through those. Because there's, I guarantee you there are, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 96 pictures. 98, 100, 102, 104, 106. That's 108 pictures. Oh, 109. I missed one. This is my son. So then we go to the other. No, no, no. And I know you're saying that in jest. I know that you know exactly what it is. So would you like the clues again? 4 gentlemen walking across the street. One of them's barefooted. One of them's got an all-white suit on. One of them's got a beard. And the other one's smoking a cigarette. Or one of them's smoking a cigarette. So, Yana Bell, great time with her today. I mean, she was not shy. She wanted to play Valerie. Yana Bell again. And I got to remember there's a lag, so this one and I, when it gets to it, we're going to get thrown out of Disney World. I just know that we are. As soon as it catches up to this picture, I'll tell you something here. I got in trouble again today with the mom. So I drink a lot of water because I'm diabetic, so I drink a lot of water. And I had a bottle of water. And one of the things I taught this one right here is to take the water bottle, take a drink, and then go, ah. No harm, no foul. It's just something that's really cute. I had all 3 grandchildren today take their water cups, take a drink, and go, ah. Well, then their mom got a little, well, she was not mad. She just doesn't want them doing it. So then we changed to this. Then we changed to taking a drink, I had 2 of the 3 doing that. So, Grandpa's been warned again. And we were trying to get her to do different things here. So hold on, I got to go answer this gentleman's question. And now I can get out of that. Back to this. And what, is that not full screen? Oh, there's full screen. It didn't make a difference. That was as close as I could get for her to hold out her arm. And I was trying to explain to her how to hold out her arm. She couldn't do it. The Annabelle again. Very child. They're all the kids are very photogenic, I think. So they don't take after me at all. Yeah, really. No. Although Grandpa didn't get on the floor today, but Grandpa's wore out because he was being chased around and drug around and knocked around, and I'm beat. I mean, it's a good feeling. It was good. I really wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. Although I did miss being on Doug's live stream today. I didn't realize he was going to do the invitational Zoom again. So as you can see, Valerie and I, we're going to be the mischievous ones. I just know. Right, there was a rumor, that photograph, that he had died. Yes, that is very true. Now this picture coming up, this kind of, I had to look at it. I had to look at it several times because when I first looked at it, I didn't notice what's in that picture right there. I didn't notice what he's got in his mouth. He's got, I thought it was a ball, but I'm not sure. But later on, I can kind of identify it. It does look like a ball. Crazy what that kid can put in his mouth. Crazy. So this is when we weren't getting along too good yet, and he was being a little combative. I mean, not in the bad sense of the word combative. He just didn't want to be picked up. But as the day wore on, he would not leave my side. He would not leave my lap. So it was a good thing, real good thing. And then if I played with one child, the other one would enter. I mean, there's a lot of little jealousy going on. So. And you can see right here, I think it's a poker chip actually. I don't think I can expand this from here. Let me see if I can. Yeah, that's a poker chip. You can see the white and the purple right there. So that is a poker chip, not a ball. She was dancing. We were trying to get her to dance, or she was trying to get me to dance, which I did do. We should have shot videos, but the camera operator didn't turn the video on, so, and that's fine. Pictures are good. See, here's another. It's a poker chip, so got to be careful with that. Got to be real careful with that. So we had a good day. We had a great day, actually. They were born in December, but we've been celebrating their birthdays in October, and that's going to be on October 9th. So probably, I love that picture. Probably on October 9th, I'm going to do the same thing. Hopefully by then I'll have my capture card. I think I figured out a way to do something I want to do. So I'm going to go ahead and get out of this, close that down. And then, I mean, there's still, I mean, there's one more picture I do want to show. Let me find it. I think it's right here. I'll wait for it to come up on the screen. So I don't, well, that's taking a sweet time getting up here. Let me go look at here. So we have one person watching, excellent connection. I've been on for 25 minutes, which is a miracle. And Blackwatch has been keeping me updated there. So this picture here, that is my mom and Lorna and my granddaughter. So this is great grandma. And it was so cute today because when my son called me to said, "Hey, we're home. Are you on your way over?" I said, "Yep." Hung up the phone. It wasn't 3 seconds later the phone rang. It was my granddaughter telling me to ask great grandma to come visit. And we were really fortunate that Mom felt like going. And as you can see, she's not afraid to talk to anybody. I mean, it's just wonderful. It really is. So, and I don't know what they were discussing, but they are both intently looking at her feet. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. So, we were doing physical training today, PT, and they had more energy. Grandpa did a little bit of PT, but couldn't do it all. And we're back to our mums. So that was our day. I'm going to obviously do some things with these in Photoshop and on DaVinci Resolve, and I'll get them put into the screen saver type, or not type, but the screensaver that I'm building. So good day. It was a great day. I'm going to go back and rewatch Doug's stream a little more intently this time. It doesn't look like he got the problem resolved on the email, I don't think, or maybe it takes 24 hours, I don't know. So went to my sons, my mom's, my sons, my brothers, and then we were going to meet my brother for dinner, but his wife was running late, so we didn't get to do that. Hopefully my sharing the link on Facebook will attract some viewers, and I'm going to look into doing a dual screen at the same time of Facebook and on YouTube at the same time. I think it can be done. I just got to figure it out. Yeah, it is a very small world, isn't it? Yep, it is. It actually is a very small world. We just, even though it's vastly huge, it's very, at times, very, very small. So, 5 people have seen it. I believe that's what that means. It's been consistently 1 person in here, which it should be 2 because I'm watching, and Blackwatch is still watching. And it wouldn't surprise me if a couple other people in here and then just not registering it. So, good day. Real good day with family. We're not going to go back in 2 weeks because, like I said, their birthday is going to be on the 9th, and I don't want to go 2 consecutive weeks in a row. That might sound horrible, but it's a 2.5 hour drive, and it's especially the drive back when I'm wore out. Man, I tell you, we made a stop about 40 some miles away and got out and walked around Walmart, and we bought 3 things. So stuff I was supposed to buy last night, but didn't get that accomplished. Anyway, I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to try to shoot under a half hour, which will be a miracle for me. If you like what you see, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button. If you don't like what you see, hit the dislike button and don't subscribe. It's all good. It's all for fun. It's all just sharing my day and some of my thoughts on what goes on from time to time. Appreciate Blackwatch being here and keeping the chat going for me. I wish someone else would have joined in, but they didn't. Maybe one day we'll emulate Doug Betts and do the Zoom on live chat. If I get that accomplished, that'll be a major miracle. Because like I said, I already have a problem in here that my introduction seems to have disappeared because it's not here. And it's not here because this is wrong. This right here is wrong. And I think, well, here, we'll turn into Doug Betts. Let's go research this for a minute. And Doug, if you're watching, I mean that with the utmost respect. I'm not making fun of it by no means. I wished I had a quarter of your ability to go through and find things. So see users Stout desktop blurred intro. I think what has happened is I had a bunch of stuff on my desktop and I took it off. And I moved it over to my D drive. The problem is I don't remember where I put it. And I didn't, because this is, my D drive is actually, if I go in here to users, I'll open this up and go in here to users, that's the Stout drive. And then the only thing that's on here is pictures. And that's the only thing I want to be on here is pictures. I don't like the clutteredness on my desktop, but for the convenience of what I need, I'm going to have to put it back. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go in here, and because it says users, but it says C drive, Stout users right here, and then desktop, and there's no desktop in here unless it's hidden, and I don't think it's hidden because I've got hidden items to be shown. So I don't know, I had this problem the other day with DaVinci Resolve. I think Blackwatch left, so I've just got to go figure out where this is at. Oh, right here it is. Oh, you know what I could do? Watch this. I know what I can do. I'm going to bring this. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it back over here. I will bet you 35 cents if I go back into OBS, look into this, if I can refresh this, it doesn't look like I can, and I'm going to go into properties. Now it's let me hit OK, see if it comes out. Oh look, there it is. See, I knew that's what it was, but I was thinking this was something else. So tonight, not only did we get to share some pictures, we figured out a little problem. Now what I got to do is do the same thing, and boy, that's got a huge delay. That was almost halfway done before it got done, before it popped up on the screen. That's horrible. So I'm sure I'm over my 30-minute time that I wanted now. And I'm going to have to edit that because it stops at 40 seconds, I believe. I know a background can be put on it. I'm working on that, and now it's done. And then I'm going to go back into here, back into there, go back into here. Yep, 33 minutes. So I'm going to call it a night. Someone popped in. All right. Yeah, you did. You came back. Where did you go? I don't know. You said bye-bye, Lorna, and then you were gone, and now you're back. Did you pick up your magic wand again? Is that the problem? You know, the instructions say you're not supposed to use that thing after 10 o'clock. Just saying. All right, brother. I'm going to go. I'm going to end the stream. I'll shoot you an email here in a minute, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great night. I'm going to bring up my OBS. We're going to minimize it. We're going to get it out of the way. We're going to end the stream. Bye for now. We'll see how that